Is it time to buy or sell Opendoor Technologies stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Opendoor Technologies. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 7th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Opendoor Technologies as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 2.5. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 306.01% since we first designated Opendoor Technologies as a buy candidate just 15 days ago. This translates to an average return of 20.4% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock currently rests in the midst of a wide and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likely further increase within this trend. The present 3-month trend points to a potential change of approximately 46.81% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 51.43% to positive 89.50%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of negative 31.40%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 89.49% and negative 13.93% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price somewhere between 26.7 cents and $2.19. Our latest daily update for Opendoor Technologies features the headline, Significant Movements in Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock price on Friday, fluctuating 13.71% between high and low. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, the Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock price increased by 4.96%, rising from $2.42 to $2.54. During that day, the stock varied by 13.71% with a low of $2.26 and a high of $2.57. The stock has appreciated in 8 of the last 10 days and has risen by 226.06% over the past 2 weeks. However, it is important to note that volume decreased by 223 million shares on the last day, with a total of 231 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $586.44 million. This decline in volume, despite rising prices, could indicate a divergence and may serve as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $4.97, while the lowest price was 50.8 cents. Currently, the stock price stands at 48.89%, or $2.43, below the 52-week high, and 93.53%, or $36.70, below the all-time high of $39.24, which was achieved on the 11th of February, 2021. Opendoor Technologies, traded under the symbol OPEN, is currently experiencing a resurgence in meme stock enthusiasm, reminiscent of the frenzied trading environment of 2021. Recently, there has been a notable increase in interest among retail investors, largely driven by a fear of missing out, or FOMO, as traders gravitate towards stocks with high short interest and low float. This week alone, Open shares saw an impressive rally, gaining as much as 25% in a single day, clearly indicating heightened speculative trading. Analysts observe that unlike previous meme stock surges, the current wave lacks a cohesive narrative. It is motivated purely by social media buzz and speculative momentum rather than sound fundamentals. This strategy introduces a greater level of risk for investors. In the short term, such volatility can lead to significant price fluctuations as momentum traders take advantage of the stock's popularity. However, the long-term outlook remains uncertain due to the unpredictability of speculative trading, suggesting that unless there are fundamental improvements within Opendoor's business model, its stock price may face a decline once the meme excitement wanes. as the market evaluates whether this latest round of meme mania can maintain its momentum. Both short-term gains and potential long-term consequences will be critical for investors as they contemplate their positions in Open. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Open an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, Citigroup reported an outperform rating for Open, also with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of February, 2025, Citigroup assigned Open a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, UBS reported an market outperform rating for Open, maintaining a hold action. On the same day, Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, JMP Securities assigned Open a underperform rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Opendoor Technologies stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. For the return on investment, the analysts also recommend a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Opendoor Technologies. The stock of Opendoor Technologies Inc. is showing buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, which suggests a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there's a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. However, in the event of a downward correction, there will be some support at levels of $2.46 and $1.03. A breakdown below either of these levels could lead to sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. It's important to note that volume decreased during the last trading day even as prices rose, creating a divergence between volume and price. This may serve as an early warning sign, and the stock should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also been generated, which could influence short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, July 21, 2025, and to date, the stock has decreased by 20.87%. Continued decline is suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a sell signal occurred 5 days ago. Bollinger Bands, a buy signal was noted 80 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 21 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 16 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 14 days ago. When we analyze the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average provided a buy signal 17 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 6 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Opendoor Technologies. Opendoor Technologies Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $2.42. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. The stock experiences significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 0.310 of a dollar between its high and low points, representing a change of 13.71%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 40.53%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Opendoor Technologies, let's briefly review some important fundamental data. First, there's the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This key metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is reporting negative earnings or incurring losses. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to external factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates project a loss of 1 cent per share. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Opendoor Technologies. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Opendoor Technologies is at $2.88. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Opendoor Technologies encounters its first support level at $2.42. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Opendoor Technologies from multiple analyst sources is classified as a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Schaub Sydney, who engaged in the buying and selling of 158,810 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 24.664. In total, insiders acquired 7,445,978 shares and disposed of 5,176,115 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $2.41, reflecting a decline of 5.02%. This stock exhibits very high daily fluctuations, which contributes to a significant level of risk. A sell signal has been triggered from a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is Opendoor Technology stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Opendoor Technologies Inc. stock to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 28th of July, we expect Opendoor Technologies to open lower by approximately 8 cents and start trading at $2.46. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.